guys, this is Deanna with Treat Yourself to Success. So I got a tattoo. I had initially planned for this tattoo to be done. Well, I scheduled this whole thing January 24th. I had hit this guy that I had been following for quite some time on Instagram. He's located in Vegas. Like I said, this tattoo has been something I've been plotting since like 2016, to be honest. But didn't have the funds, nor did I just want to go with any tattoo artist since this was going to be something permanent on my body. A lot of you are brave and get tattoos at random from anyone, and that's cool. I'm for it, but not on my body. So with that being said, I definitely did my research. I had been waiting patiently to get this done. But January 24th, I just kind of pulled the trigger. Like I said, I had found this guy that's located in Vegas, and he quoted me pretty decent just because he said it was a dope tattoo and he had been looking to do something like that. So he gave me a great quote. We had scheduled for February 8th, I believe, because fast forward, I texted my friend to ask when she'd be down to bust this mission with me so we can go get it done. She said she was only available on the 8th, so we ended up scheduling for the 8th. That was on Friday. Fast forward to later that day, since I had been putting my YouTube videos out, I've had, a great amount of feedback, and I appreciate your guys' support, and appreciate you guys even sitting here listening to me blab on about whatever it is I decide to talk about. But like I said, the love and support that I've gotten doing this has been great, and like I said, it's definitely me stepping out my comfort zone, and just being able to communicate and at least express my point of view and my opinion and thoughts on things. So like I said, I've gotten a lot of feedback. I have other friends at YouTube as well, and I've been chit-chatting with them back and forth just to get pointers and how to do things. And I had this one childhood friend that we're pretty close, so we chit-chat about stuff, whatever. And we were chit-chatting in regards to where I want to take Treat Yourself to Success. And eventually I would like to sit down with other people, small businesses, big people, famous people, whomever, anyone that's legitly, treated themselves to success in some way. So that's where I'm looking to go in the future. Not right now, because I'm, juggling my business and all this other stuff. And this is already a lot to do with all the editing. But like I said, so I was chit-chatting with him, and we were just going back and forth, shooting the shit, and I told him this wild theory that I had, joking around like, oh, this is far-fetched, but one of these days I'm gonna interview Kobe, the GOAT. Like, I'll do it, even if I interview him at 80 years old, is what I said, because it was that important to me. That's definitely a person I look up to. It's someone I've idolized. Yeah. So anyhow, so it was definitely, and an unfortunate event had taken place, and it kind of made me feel some type of way. Obviously, those of you that know me know that Kobe's been my idol, my person, my superhero since ever. Fun fact, I played basketball all 4 years of high school, and my number was 25, just because I knew I couldn't be 24, and I definitely couldn't be 23, so I chose 25, and that date was hard. It sucked. I didn't do shit. The way I found out sucked. Just the whole day was shit. But fast forward to Monday. Like I said, I set this tattoo up Friday. All this went down. So then Monday, I get a message from the dude that had initially quoted me. And he was like, hey, I quoted you this price, but it's gonna be different. And the two freaking prices that he gave me were completely crazy. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, first of all, the old me would have popped off and literally ripped him a new one. But I was still hurt. I was still in my feelings. I didn't have the strength or energy to fight with this person. And, you know, his bad juju will come to him. Like, I'm not even tripping. But, you know, I did tell him, business owner to business owner, like, you quoted me at this price. So for you to change it just to profit due to an unfortunate event, that's on some grimy, low stuff that I'm just not with. So he still tried to keep me as a client. He was like, oh, I'll work with you, you know, just let me know. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. Like, I'll just find someone else in LA, honestly, that'll, you know, respectfully do it and pridefully do it and not, you know, whatever. Given, I know everyone's trying to make a living and it is what it is, but that's just not the way to go, in my opinion. So that set me back once again. Like I said, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know this was going to be an issue. So me finding a new artist was like hell, honestly, because once again, I had already initially gotten quotes months before. I've been getting quotes on and off, like, so I know what the rough price range is for this tattoo that I wanted. But I was getting a bunch of people doing the same thing, quoting me stupid amount of numbers. And then I luckily came across this page with this guy offering Kobe specials, you know, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to email him, you know, send him the picture, my information, you know, where I wanted it, how I wanted it. And he ended up messaging me back, and we scheduled and set it up, and I went in, got the tattoo, and here we are. The rest was history, really. And during the process, I didn't look. He lined me up, set it up, told me where he was going to put it, and then, you know, told me it would take about a 6-hour process. So I was like, okay, here we go. But I personally didn't want to look at it while he did it. One, because I know artists are weird. They shade different. They do things first. They do things last. I don't know. They just have their own way of saying things. So I didn't want to look at it halfway through and get discouraged that it was going to look like shit or something, because discouraged that it was going to look like shit or something because of how he was going about it. And not only that, like, you know, I feel like artists need their space in regards to, you know, when they're working, you don't need to sit there and hover and look over their, you know, over them while they do it. So I literally made it a point to not look at it while he was doing it. It hurt like a bitch, I will say that. That's clean.
You like that? Hell yeah. R.I.P. Kobe forever.
That's super hard. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's take a look at it. too. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. I do. We powered through. I was chilling, listening to my music, you know, just reflecting on the situation and the event that had taken place, and, you know, just reflected on my life. And a friend of mine had told me, you know, yes, the event sucks, and, you know, you can be sad and, you know, go through the motion of it, you know, but just in some way be grateful it's not someone close to you that was, you know, day-to-day life where it literally affected your life. You know, his family's affected, you know, greater than I am. But, you know, luckily for me, he was just a celebrity and someone that I seen through TV, social media, and, you know, books and, you know, whatever. And like I said, so my friend just kind of put it in perspective for me. And, you know, he told me, he's like, you still have access to these things. You know what I mean? He left a legacy behind and something that I can, you know, look at over and over again. So that's still not gone. You know, just the unfortunate event of him not being able to pursue and continue to do great and wonderful things is the only downfall. But, you know, I feel like that's just where we all kind of step in and pick up our game and, you know, leave off where, you know, where he did, and just, you know, use that as something, you know, we can learn from. You know, bad things happen and we have to take the bad and somehow find the good, I feel, even though at the time we can't even grasp it or comprehend it. But definitely let it make you stronger and, you know, motivate you and encourage you to be a better person. That's just how I see it. Like I said, it sucks, but you know, it's definitely opened my eyes to new things and, you know, changed my perspective on things. And, you know, that's important. You know, it's definitely opened my eyes to, you know, want to really do what I need to do and, you know, motivate others for sure. You know, somehow, some way, through my message or, you know, just by example, doing my own thing, getting to where I need to, and, you know, other people saying that they could do whatever they want to do too. If my ass can do it, you can definitely do it. But like I said, so I went and got my tattoo. I'm completely happy with it. I look at it every day. It's in the healing process. It itches like a mother. But I wouldn't change it for the world. Now I'm kind of obsessed. I had already planned. I knew I wanted a sleeve. This is definitely my first edition because it's huge. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I can't wait to add to it. And, you know, it's something I get to live with and take forever. And now I understand why people are tatted. Okay, that was lame. But anywho, I can see why y'all got a billion tattoos. But like I said, I just hope if anything from this video, you just learn to appreciate life as it comes and, you know, comprehend you can't control everything or anything. The only thing you can control is yourself and the way you react to things. You know, just be better, be an example, set an example for someone, whether it be your babies, whether it be your friends, you know, anybody, you know, someone, you can learn something from someone, whether you want to or not. But like I said, that's that.